God says, a huge miracle will happen in 30 seconds. Don't tell anyone, it's only for you. If you skip this now, you will suffer great losses. It's very urgent. Listen this right now. You did not come across these words by accident. You are not reading this at random. This moment has been set apart for you, carved out in time by the hand of God who sees everything. He knows what has been troubling you, what has been wearing your soul thin, what has made you cry behind closed doors. And right here, right now, He says something is about to change. God says a huge miracle will happen in 30 seconds. Not a small shift, not a hopeful sign, but a miracle. A divine intervention so personal, so precise, it will touch the very place in your life where the pain has settled the longest. This miracle is not for others. It's not to be announced, shared, or explained. It's for you. God says this one is only for you. This is why you must not turn away now. This isn't something to scroll past or postpone. If you delay, you might miss what heaven has aligned to pour over your life in this very moment. This is not a warning from man, this is a whisper from God, and He is calling your attention now, not tomorrow. Because if you skip this moment, there will be great losses, not by punishment, but by absence of what was meant to be yours. You are standing at the door of something divine. It's urgent because heaven is moving now. God is leaning toward you with something you didn't ask for, but have always needed. Please like this if you feel this in your spirit, because something holy is happening right now and your heart knows it. Comment Amen if you believe this word is reaching you at exactly the right time. When God says a huge miracle will happen in 30 seconds, He is not talking about time as we understand it. He is speaking in the language of heaven, where a moment carries the weight of eternity. 30 seconds with God can unravel years of pain, lift burdens you've carried since childhood, restore what was stolen in silence, and fill you with a joy you forgot existed. This is a miracle in motion, a divine collision between your need and God's mercy, and it's happening now, not later. You may feel like you've waited too long for things to change, like you've prayed until your voice cracked and nothing happened. But that waiting was not a waste, it was preparation. Every tear you shed was watering the ground of your own miracle. Every night you didn't give up, even when giving up seemed easier, was building the altar for this very visitation. This moment has been coming, even when it felt like nothing was. You weren't forgotten, you were being aligned. God says, do not tell anyone. This is personal, this is sacred. Sometimes God hides miracles in silence because they are too holy to be spoken of in noise. This miracle is being formed in the secret places of your life, the spaces you don't talk about, the wounds you pretend you don't feel. It's in that very place He is entering now, with a healing so deep you won't be able to explain it, only feel it. You won't need validation, you'll have transformation. And yes, it's only for you. Because God is not dealing with you as a crowd. He is not blessing you as one among many. He sees you, He knows you by name. He has counted your tears, heard your groans, and understood the silent prayers you never said out loud. This miracle has your name on it. It's not for sharing, it's for receiving. Not for posting, it's for living. You are not one among many. You are the one He loves, the one He calls, the one He is touching right now. If you skip this, if you let doubt speak louder than faith, you will not be punished, but you will miss the visitation. This moment is sacred. It requires your attention. It needs your agreement. God will never force a miracle into your life. He invites you to believe. The miracle is waiting at the edge of your yes, and your yes must be now. You are not reading this by coincidence. There is an urgency in your spirit because heaven is at your door. The pain you have carried has not been wasted. It has been seen, measured, and held by the hands of God. He did not forget you. He was preparing you for this. What was meant to break you has been broken off of you. What tried to end you has become the beginning of something new. You are not standing in loss. You are standing in transition. The miracle is not a concept, it is a move of God. And it is moving now. Stay until the end of this, because what is being spoken is not from man, but from the throne of God. His word will not return void. What you are hearing is an invitation to experience heaven's touch. Do not let fear keep you from stepping into the fullness of what God is about to do in your life. The same God who parted the sea, who raised the dead, who fed thousands with fragments, is now reaching for you. There is something only He can do, and He is doing it right now. Not after another week of trying, not after you prove yourself, not after you clean yourself up. Right now, the miracle is not based on your worthiness, it is based on His love. You may feel unworthy, broken, forgotten, but He is saying you are still chosen. You are still loved. You are still the one He will bless. He does not change His mind about you. His promises are not on pause. They are alive, and they are active, and they are now. What if 7 seconds is all it takes to flip your financial fate? A shocking CIA leak just exposed a hidden brain ritual helping ordinary people erase debt and pull in massive wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning struggle into luxury fast. But this page could be erased any moment. Click the link in the first comment now before it's gone forever. God is shifting things in your favor that you cannot see yet. He is removing what you didn't even know was blocking your path. He is opening doors you never knocked on, blessing you in places you were never welcomed, lifting you out of valleys you thought would be your grave. This is not your end. This is not your defeat. This is your miracle moment, and it starts in the next breath. He says, stay close, because what has been set in motion for you is beyond your understanding, but exactly what your heart has longed for. The miracle is still coming, not late, not delayed, but perfectly timed. You are not forgotten in the crowd of needs. You are the reason God paused the world to speak this word. The world may not notice, but heaven does. You may be surrounded by people who cannot see the weight you carry, but God sees it all. You have held on to hope with hands that trembled, with a heart that nearly gave out from the waiting, but you didn't stop believing, not completely. That's why you're still here. That's why this moment is being stretched by grace. The miracle is still on its way to you. The heavens are not silent, they are in motion. God is sending His answer clothed in light, and no darkness can stop it from reaching you. Comment 1111 if you feel that the heavens are opening for you right now. There is a peace rising inside you, even as you read this. It may not make sense, but it's not supposed to. It's not from this world. That peace is a sign that God is near, that your miracle is not a dream but a living promise. The ache inside you is not a sign of defeat, it's proof that your soul still remembers what God said, even when your mind tries to forget. The enemy tried to silence your faith, but he couldn't. You kept listening. You kept hoping. And now the miracle that's only for you is breathing its way into your life. This is a sacred time. God is restoring not just what was taken, but what was broken inside you because of it. He is rebuilding your confidence, your strength, your sense of direction. He is putting new clarity in your spirit, removing confusion that lingered for too long. No more questioning who you are or if you matter. You are chosen, you are covered, you are favored. You are about to step into something that has been waiting for you since before you even knew how to ask. He is not just giving you back what you lost, He is giving you better. You didn't go through all of that pain for something small. God never wastes suffering, He transforms it. Every sleepless night, every quiet breakdown, every moment you wanted to give up but chose to stay, He saw it. He collected every tear. And now He is turning all of it into joy that cannot be shaken, into blessings so specific they will leave you breathless, into testimonies that others will not be able to deny. You are not too late. You are not behind. You are exactly where God needs you to be for what's next. He is aligning your steps with precision. You may have felt delayed, but heaven was preparing the perfect time. And now, what you thought was lost time will be redeemed in moments. God does not measure time like we do. What takes years in the natural can happen in seconds in the spirit. That's why He said 30 seconds. Because in just one divine moment, He can flip everything around. The ones who doubted you will watch in silence as God promotes you in places they thought you'd never enter. The ones who left you in pain will witness the healing they never expected you to find. But this miracle is not about proving them wrong. It's about proving that God was right when He called you, when He kept you, when He whispered that this wasn't the end. You are walking into the evidence of what your faith held on to. It will not be small. It will not be hidden. It will be undeniable. You don't need to beg for what's already been promised to you. You only need to receive. The miracle that's coming does not depend on your perfection. It depends on His love. And His love never changes. You can stop trying to earn it. You already have it. The burden is not yours to carry anymore. Lay it down. Let go of the fear. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the shame. None of it belongs to you now. The miracle is not being sent to the version of you that you wish you were. It's being sent to the real you, the weary but willing heart that still believes even when it hurts. He is not waiting for you to be stronger. He is coming to make you strong. He is not looking for the perfect words. He's responding to your silent cries. Even the sighs of your soul were heard, and heaven has already said yes. You will see it. You will feel it. You will live in it. The miracle that's coming is not a distant hope, it's a present reality reaching for you now. God is removing every lie that said you're too far gone. He is breaking the grip of despair and lifting your head so you can see what's coming. And what's coming is beautiful. It will not look like what you expected, but it will be exactly what you need. It may arrive through unfamiliar paths, but it will fill every empty space. God is not just coming through for you, He is doing something brand new. Not recycled, not repeated, new. You will wake up with fresh joy. You will breathe in freedom. You will look back and see the hand of God all over your story. The parts that made no sense will shine with purpose. The detours will prove to be divine setups. The heartbreaks will become holy ground. You are not forgotten. You are not passed over. You are the one He is touching right now. Keep holding on. Keep your heart open. Keep your eyes lifted. The miracle is not a myth. It's a move of God, and it's happening for you. People are asking why money is suddenly flowing into random lives. A leaked CIA discovery reveals a 7-second brain ritual that quietly rewires your mind for wealth. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, people are wiping out debt and stepping into luxury with ease. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. This moment is sacred. Let it sink in. Let it reach the tired places in you. Let it be the reminder that you are not walking through life alone. God is with you. He is for you, and He is working in ways you cannot imagine. Your name is being whispered in heaven. Your breakthrough is being written in glory. And nothing can stop what He has already spoken. God has not forgotten one moment of your pain, not a single day of your confusion. Even the moments when you felt numb and couldn't pray, He was still carrying you. You are not behind. You are not cursed. You are not invisible. You are exactly where God wants you for what He is about to place in your hands. This moment is weighty, not because of what you can see, but because of what's shifting in the unseen. You may feel the same on the outside, but something is already different inside of you. God is stirring something. You can feel it when you breathe. You can sense it when you're alone. That tug on your heart isn't fear. It's the Spirit pulling you into alignment with something eternal. God is awakening what life tried to bury. He is bringing back what grief tried to silence. The enemy wanted you to believe your season had ended, but heaven is saying you're just getting started. Comment 222 if you feel this awakening in your spirit. There are things you walked through that should have broken you, pain that should have hardened you, betrayals that should have changed your heart forever, but you're still soft, you're still standing, you're still open. And that is a miracle in itself. It's not weakness, it's a sign that God has preserved you for more. There is a miracle wrapped in your endurance. Heaven saw every time you chose to trust instead of give up. God kept the light in you alive when everything around you went dark. You were not being punished during the hard seasons. You were being planted. It felt like burial, but it was really preparation. God covered you so that you could grow deep before you grow wide. And now that the roots are strong, the fruit is coming. You don't need to force it. You don't need to chase it. It's coming to you. The blessings have been scheduled. The favor has been assigned. God has already commanded it. You will not have to fight for what is already yours. There is peace in surrender, not weakness. You have tried to carry the weight alone for too long. It's time to lay it down. God never asked you to handle everything. He only asked you to trust Him with it all. There is a freedom waiting for you in that release. The miracle is not just about what you'll receive. It's about what you'll no longer have to carry. The guilt, the shame, the fear, the constant anxiety about the future, it is not yours to manage anymore. God is taking over. And when He takes over, nothing stays the same. You may not be able to see the full picture right now, but the pieces are already falling into place. You're being positioned for encounters you didn't plan, connections you didn't seek, blessings you didn't expect. This is the God of surprises, the one who shows up in deserts with rivers and in storms with peace. He is never late, never unsure, never overwhelmed by what overwhelms you. You can rest because He never stops working. What is coming next is not coming because you earned it. It's coming because He promised it. And He never breaks a promise. His word is not like man's words. When He speaks, creation listens. When He declares, things align. The same voice that told the seas where to stop is now speaking life over you. The same hands that shaped the stars are now shaping your path. The same breath that raised Christ from the dead is breathing into the dry places of your life right now. You are about to feel alive again, not just existing, not just pushing through, but fully alive. Joy will return like the morning, hope will rise like the sun, peace will settle like rain. You are about to remember what it feels like to be whole. You are about to taste goodness again. This is not fantasy. This is faith in action. The miracle is not far away. It's near. It's in your space. It's already touching the things around you. You may not feel ready, but grace has already made the way, and you're not alone in this. Even when you feel like no one understands, God does. He knows the pain behind your smile. He knows the weight you carry in silence. He knows the dreams you don't share because you're afraid of disappointment. But He is faithful. He is not asking you to explain it all. He's just asking you to let Him in. There is no shame in needing Him. There is no failure in being tired. There is no weakness in crying out. In fact, those moments are when His power shows up strongest. You are seen, you are heard, you are held. The enemy wanted to isolate you so that you'd give up, but God is wrapping His arms around you. Even now, you can rest, you can breathe, you can cry without shame. You don't have to pretend anymore. You are not a burden, you are beloved. You are not forgotten, you are favored. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being made new. This next part of your life will not look like the last. The cycle is breaking, the chains are falling, the darkness is lifting. The struggle will not define you. The heartbreak will not follow you. The mistakes will not label you. You are being rewritten by the hands of mercy. You are being restored by the one who never stopped calling your name. Why is everyone rushing to this 7-second brain ritual? Leaked CIA files exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the door to wealth fast. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, it's turning financial stress into abundance almost overnight. But this secret won't stay public for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it's deleted forever. This is your moment. This is your miracle. This is your divine turning point. God is not asking you to be perfect. He's asking you to trust Him. Just believe. Even if your faith feels small, even if your hands feel tired, even if your heart feels heavy, that's enough. He can work with that. He has worked with less before, and He has never failed. You are going to look back and say, that's when everything changed. Not because you figured it out, but because God stepped in. You are standing on holy ground, right where you are. The miracle didn't miss you. It's been coming toward you this whole time, and now it's here. You're not who you used to be. You've grown, you've survived, you've believed even when it hurt, and now it's your time to receive. This is not just motivation. This is divine revelation. God is moving, heaven is watching, angels are aligning. That's why the miracle is coming, because even in your weakness, you kept your heart open to Him. Even when life made you question everything, somewhere deep inside, you still trusted that He wouldn't let it end like this. Every delay, every detour, every door that closed in your face was not to hurt you, but to prepare you for what your heart wasn't ready to carry yet. God knew what you needed and when you'd need it. He protected you even from the things you thought you wanted because He had something better. And now, what's been stored in heaven with your name on it is about to be released. Not because you chased after it, but because you stayed faithful while you waited. Comment 333 if your heart knows this word is for you right now. This season is shifting. The things that used to break you won't have the same power anymore. The voices that once kept you up at night will fall silent. The fear that wrapped itself around your thoughts will melt in the presence of His peace. You are entering into something new, something you've never experienced before, not just externally, but internally. A deeper kind of joy, a quieter kind of strength, a peace that isn't moved by circumstances, but is rooted in knowing that God is fully in control. This miracle that's for you is not just about fixing something broken, it's about transforming you. You are being refined, not punished. You are being shaped into someone stronger, someone more surrendered, someone who carries the fragrance of grace. People will look at you and see peace, and they won't understand how it's possible. But you'll know. You'll know it came from the secret place where you met God in your weakness, and He covered you with His love. There is no part of your life too messy for Him to redeem. Nothing is wasted. Not the time, not the tears, not the nights you felt forgotten. He's been weaving purpose into every painful thread. The very thing that tried to bury you is now being used to build you. You're not coming out of this the same. You're coming out with more compassion, more wisdom, more clarity, more authority in the Spirit. The crushing was real, but so is the anointing that's coming from it. Your life is not behind. You are not stuck. You are not running out of time. God knows how to redeem every moment. He can turn one act of obedience into a harvest beyond your imagination. You're going to look back and realize that the delay was His mercy, the waiting was His protection, and the silence was Him working behind the scenes in ways you could never have understood. He is lifting the weight off your shoulders now. You've carried it for so long you almost forgot what it felt like to breathe deeply. But today, something is shifting. The miracle is not just coming near, it's entering your atmosphere. You will see evidence, not vague signs, but real, tangible breakthroughs. Prayers answered, doors opened, hearts healed, peace restored. He is not holding anything back from you. He is pouring out, and your hands are open to receive. You don't have to understand it. You just have to receive it. God is not limited by what limits you. He is not intimidated by what overwhelms you. He doesn't need everything to be in order before He blesses you. He's the kind of Father who steps into the middle of your storm and brings calm, not because you earned it, but because He loves you. He is the God who finds you in the middle of the mess and still calls you chosen. He doesn't bless the cleaned-up version of you. He blesses the real you, the one who's still trying, still showing up, still believing, even when it's hard. This miracle will be a marker in your life, a before and after. You will remember this moment as the time God changed everything, and not in a way that fades over time, but in a way that will become a testimony you carry forever. People will ask how it happened, and you'll tell them, God did it. I didn't do anything but believe when it didn't make sense. That's all He needs, your belief. Even if it's fragile, even if it's mixed with fear, He will still move. You've tried to do it all on your own for so long. You've prayed for answers, begged for signs, waited for direction. And now God is showing you that what you've been waiting for is already here. It was never about striving. It was always about trusting. This miracle will feel like rest. It will feel like peace. It will feel like finally being held by something stronger than the storm. He is not done with you. He's just getting started. And this miracle will not be the last. It's only the beginning of a new chapter where favor follows you, grace surrounds you, and His presence never leaves you. You'll start to notice little things, how the heaviness starts to lift, how the right people begin to come into your life, how opportunities you never imagined start to find you. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations that heaven is with you. Is this the same CIA brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak reveals a powerful 7-second technique developed under secret research. Backed by neuroscience, people are moving from debt to wealth and luxury faster than believed possible. But this secret may be deleted soon. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not overlooked. You are being hand-picked. You are not too late. You are right on time for what God has prepared. What's coming will feel like coming home after a long journey. It will bring comfort where there's been chaos. It will bring laughter where there's been tears. It will bring light where you've sat in darkness for too long. This is not just about something happening to you. It's about something happening in you. You are being healed from the inside out. God is touching the deep places no one else sees. And when He touches something, it never stays the same. Let this truth settle into your bones. You are not who your past says you are. You are not who your pain tried to shape you into. You are who God says you are, His child, His delight, His beloved. And what He starts, He finishes. He is faithful, and He is not finished with your story. God is working in the background, touching situations you've cried over, speaking life into dreams you thought were dead, softening the hearts of those who hurt you, and making a way where you had come to believe there was no way left. You are not standing still, you are being carried forward by the hand of the one who never lets go. You might feel tired from carrying burdens you've never spoken about, from holding it together when everything inside of you wanted to fall apart. But let these words rest on your heart. God has seen it all, and He has never turned away. He never left the room when your strength was gone. He never pulled back when your faith was fragile. He stayed. And now, He is lifting the weight because He knows it's time for you to feel the freedom He promised long ago. Comment 555 if you feel the weight lifting and the presence of God surrounding you right now. You were never meant to carry so much alone. You were never created to live with constant fear of the future, constant guilt about the past, or constant anxiety in the present. That is not the life God formed for you. He made you for peace, for purpose, for fullness, not just survival. And right now He is rewriting the script you've been reading from. The story that's been filled with setbacks, loss, and waiting is about to turn into a testimony of healing, overflow, and breakthrough. This is the miracle that's unfolding, quietly but powerfully. It's not loud like the world's solutions. It doesn't show up with fanfare. It arrives softly, like peace that passes understanding. It meets you where you are, not where others expect you to be. It enters your real life, your messy life, your honest life, and it begins to heal from the inside. This miracle will not just be seen in the things around you, but in the calm that rises in you, in the strength that returns to you, in the faith that begins to grow again. You are being restored without even realizing how much has already begun to change. That ache in your chest is loosening. That fear you've lived with is breaking. That voice that told you it would always be this hard is growing silent. In its place, the voice of the Father is rising, steady and sure, saying, "I am with you. I am for you. I will never leave you." This moment you're living in right now is holy. It might not feel like a breakthrough on the surface, but something deep within you knows that you're not the same as you were before. That's how God works. He begins inside, changing your atmosphere before He shifts your environment. And soon, what you feel in your heart will match what you begin to see with your eyes. What's been spoken over your life in heaven will start to manifest on earth. You don't need to know how it's going to happen. You don't need to map it out or explain it. That's not your part. Your part is to believe, to remain open, to stay soft when life tries to make you hard. It's to keep trusting, even when it feels like trust is all you have left. It's to keep walking, even when you can't see more than one step ahead. That's how miracles move, step by step, moment by moment, until suddenly everything is different. The time you spent hidden will not go unrewarded. The seasons you endured without recognition will not be forgotten. God saw you when no one else did. He watched you choose love when you had every reason to grow bitter. He watched you be generous when you had little. He saw your heart in the struggle, and He's not unjust. He will not overlook your faithfulness. He will not ignore your tears. He is responding with abundance. And the beauty of this miracle is that it's not just about fixing what's broken. It's about revealing who you've always been in His eyes. The version of you that was never shaped by pain. The part of you that still dances, still dreams, still believes like a child. God is bringing that person forward again. He's brushing the dust off your joy, waking up the courage that fear tried to bury, and renewing the innocence you thought was lost. There are blessings chasing you now. Doors you didn't knock on are opening. People you didn't expect are being moved into your life by divine timing. Provision is being released without your striving. Rest is replacing your restlessness. That's what the presence of God does. It changes everything without you needing to force anything. His Spirit is not just surrounding you, it's filling you, overflowing from you. And everywhere you go, you will carry the fragrance of freedom. Let yourself believe again. Let yourself expect goodness again. Let yourself hope without fear of disappointment. Because this time, it will be different. Do you know why people keep whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A leaked brainwave method is spreading quietly and changing financial realities worldwide. Proven by neuroscience, this simple ritual attracts money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're so lucky. Click the link in the comments before it's taken down. This time, God is not just giving you a temporary breakthrough, He's shifting your foundation. He's planting new roots so deep they will not be shaken by storms. This miracle is not fragile. It's fortified in grace. It's not fleeting. It's formed to last. You are not stepping into a season. You are stepping into a transformation. The old you is falling away. The worn-out you is being renewed. The confused, exhausted, burdened you is being replaced by someone free, someone joyful, someone whole. You're not going back to who you used to be. You're stepping into who you were always meant to be. And nothing can stop what God has started. Not your past, not your mistakes, not the opinions of others, not the limitations you've placed on yourself. All of that is being stripped away. God is calling you into deeper waters, not to drown you, but to show you that you were always meant to walk on waves. You are more powerful than you've believed. Not because of who you are, but because of who He is in you. You are not weak. You are filled with the same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead. God is not skipping over the hard parts of your story. He is stepping right into them, with hands full of mercy and a heart overflowing with compassion, to remind you that nothing you've lived through will be wasted. Every moment you suffered in silence, He was there. Every time you wiped your own tears and kept moving forward when no one noticed, heaven saw it all. You were never invisible to God. He was keeping count, not to punish you, but to repay you. And what is coming will not just meet the need, it will exceed it. He's not restoring you to how things were. He's restoring you to how they were meant to be before the hurt, before the loss, before the disappointments. Comment 1212 if your heart feels this wave of healing reaching you right now. God knows how to make beauty from ashes, and not in a poetic way, but in a real, living, breathing way. He takes the very things that tried to destroy you and transforms them into the foundation of your purpose. That's the miracle. Not just that He fixes what's broken, but that He makes the brokenness work for your good. He doesn't erase the pain, He rewrites it. He turns betrayal into compassion, failure into wisdom, delay into divine timing. And you're in that moment right now. The shift is happening not in the future, not far off, but now. God is turning the page. He's taking you out of the chapter of surviving and placing you into the chapter of thriving. This next season will not look like what came before. The constant waiting, the wondering if things will ever get better, the days of scraping by emotionally and spiritually, they are giving way to days of fullness, days of laughter, days of deep peace. You don't need to have all the answers to receive what God is doing. You only need to say yes. Say yes to being loved this deeply. Say yes to being healed this fully. Say yes to being seen this clearly. Say yes to the idea that you are not here to simply endure life, but to walk in the blessing and freedom that only the presence of God can bring. He is not far. He is closer than your breath, nearer than your next thought, working even now in the places where you still feel broken. This is personal, this is sacred, and it's just for you. You are being reminded of who you truly are, Not who life told you to be to survive, but who God created you to be in the beginning. A person of peace, a vessel of light, a child of promise. The labels the world gave you too much, too little, unworthy, unseen are falling off. They don't fit anymore, because you were never meant to wear those labels in the first place. You were made to wear the robes of favor, the crown of purpose, the joy of belonging to the one who calls you his own. Let this truth fill you completely. You are not trying to become something. You are returning to someone, the real you, the one who was formed in love, knit together with care, filled with eternal purpose. You are not being fixed, you are being revealed. God is showing you to yourself again, because he never stopped seeing you clearly, even when your own vision blurred with pain. And the miracle will make this undeniable. You won't have to fight to prove anything anymore. The evidence of God's hand on your life will speak for itself. The glow on your face, the calm in your spirit, the strength in your voice, all of it will declare that you have been with God. People will see the change before you say a word. They'll ask what happened, and the only thing you'll be able to say is, God met me where I was and gave me more than I ever imagined. The places that once felt cursed will now feel blessed. The relationships that left you shattered will be replaced with connections that make your soul feel safe. The environments that drained you will no longer have power over you. You are not returning to the pain. You are being led away from it, gently but surely, by a God who is not only your Savior, but your shepherd. He leads you beside still waters. He restores your soul. That restoration isn't just spiritual. It's emotional, it's mental, it's physical. Your mind is going to feel clearer. Your heart is going to feel lighter. Your body is going to experience rest. The anxiety that used to keep you up at night is being replaced with supernatural peace. The constant need to fix everything and everyone around you is being replaced with the quiet knowing that God is handling what you can't. Why was this 7-second brain ritual hidden for so long? A leaked CIA document exposed a technique so powerful people are canceling debt and calling in wealth within days. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it helps attract money like never before. But this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it disappears forever. This is your portion now, not chaos, but calm. Not confusion, but clarity. Not fear, but faith. Not scarcity, but abundance. He is not giving you leftovers. He's giving you the first fruits of something new. And it will come quickly. You won't need to force it. You'll just need to remain open. Stay in the posture of receiving. Keep your heart soft. Let the old expectations fall away. Let the new blessings come in ways you didn't see coming. There is something fresh and holy entering your life. You can feel it already, a holy hush in your spirit. A quiet strength that wasn't there before. A gentleness returning to your thoughts. These are the signs that God is near, that He has not forgotten a single prayer, not one whispered hope. He is honoring your endurance with overflow. He is rewarding your faithfulness with fulfillment. He is turning every battle into a bridge toward your breakthrough. The struggle is no longer the defining story. The redemption is. Let that sink into the deepest parts of you. You are not a project to God. You are His beloved. You are not a list of failures. You are His child. You are not a mistake. You are His masterpiece. And the miracle that is reaching you right now is not a coincidence. It's not an accident. It's what heaven had already planned for this exact moment in your life. It is proof that grace was wrapped around you even in the darkest nights. There is something incredibly holy about surviving what was sent to destroy you and still having the strength to believe. That kind of faith touches heaven. That kind of endurance opens the door to the miracle you've been waiting for. Right now, God is sending restoration to the very parts of you that you thought were beyond repair. He is healing not just the surface, but the root. The parts of your heart you stopped mentioning because the pain was too deep. He's going there now with gentle hands and a father's heart. He's removing the poison of the past, the lies you believed, the scars you carried. He is restoring your identity, not just your circumstances. Comment 777 if you believe this healing is flowing into your heart even as you read. This miracle is not just about what God is going to give you, but about what He is awakening within you. He is awakening the part of you that dares to believe again, the part that still hopes, still dreams, still trusts in the impossible. The enemy tried to numb you. Life tried to harden you. But the Spirit of God is reviving you. He is blowing fresh wind into your soul, giving you the strength to rise in ways you didn't know you could. You're not waiting on something to change anymore. Something has already changed in the Spirit. That shift you feel in your bones is not your imagination. That stillness you sense in your mind is not just a passing moment of relief. It's the beginning of a new era. You are stepping into something bigger than answered prayer. You are stepping into the fulfillment of destiny. God is calling your name, not the name others have given you, not the name shaped by your pain, but the name He wrote in heaven before you were born. He's not just giving you what you lost. He's giving you more than you knew how to ask for. And what's coming next will not only bless you, it will heal the generations after you. Your faith is shifting bloodlines. Your obedience is building altars your children and grandchildren will stand on. You didn't go through all of that for nothing. God is using your story to write a legacy. He is using your testimony to open doors for others. And every single thing that came to harm you is now being used as a weapon of light in the hands of your Creator. You are walking into divine compensation. The years you cried, the times you felt unseen, the battles you fought in silence, heaven saw it all. And now a harvest is coming. Not just any harvest, but one you didn't sow for alone. One that is pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is the favor of God, and it is chasing you with intention. It is locating you right now and placing blessings into your hands that can never be stolen again. You will not return to the place that broke you. God is not taking you back to repeat cycles. He is moving you forward, higher and deeper into His purpose. The places where you once lost yourself will become testimonies of freedom. The relationships that drained you will be replaced by divine connections that pour into you. You will no longer have to beg for the love and peace that are your inheritance. They are coming freely now from the throne of grace. There is clarity coming to your heart. Where there was once confusion, there will be direction. Where there was doubt, there will be divine confidence. God is not just pointing you toward the path, He is walking it with you. Every step will be ordered. Every decision will carry peace. Every choice will be covered in wisdom. You will no longer be driven by fear, but led by faith. And that faith will lead you into places your past could never reach. This miracle is not fragile. It is unshakable. It's not based on feelings. It's rooted in truth. And the truth is, God is for you, fully, completely, eternally for you. You are not disqualified. You are not overlooked. You are not too broken or too late. You are exactly who God knew would carry this mantle, walk this journey, and shine in this moment. And His Spirit will continue to sustain you through every single part of what's next. The oil being poured over your life right now is not ordinary. It is the oil of restoration, the oil of joy, the oil of calling. You are stepping into rooms that were once closed to you. You are receiving yeses in places where you once only heard no. And you are not doing it with fear. You are doing it with the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are walking in divine timing. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that flips lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth brainwaves. People are stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for very long. Click the link in the comments before it's deleted. Don't look back. Don't revisit the things that God has already removed. Don't entertain the voices of doubt. Keep your eyes forward, because what's ahead is drenched in the favor of God. Every step you take now is soaked in purpose. Every moment is rich with potential. Every day is carrying new grace. You are not merely recovering from pain, you are rising into power. Not power from pride or effort, but the power that comes from peace. The power that comes from knowing who you are in God. The power that comes from trusting the one who holds every piece of your life in his hands. You don't have to strive to earn this moment. You don't have to fight to keep it. All you have to do is breathe it in, receive it, let it fill you, let it carry you. Not the trauma of your past, not the pain in your present, not the uncertainty in your future. All of it bows in the presence of the one who formed you in love, who called you his own before anyone else ever spoke your name. You've been walking through a long valley. You've endured seasons that no one saw fully, smiles that hid exhaustion, silence that carried heartbreak. But still you stayed. Still you waited. Still you whispered to God in the quiet, "Please don't leave me here." And he didn't. He never left. He never took his eyes off you. He never stopped covering you. And now, what was sent to take you out is about to become the very soil where your miracle blooms. Comment 999 if you feel the shift inside that says your time of breaking is turning into a time of birthing. This is not just the end of the pain, it's the beginning of the promise. You are stepping out of the wilderness, the fog is lifting, the shadows are falling away. And where you once only saw struggle, you will now begin to see the fingerprints of God, not just on the good days, but even in the hardest ones. Because even when you didn't feel it, he was there. Even when you questioned his silence, he was speaking through every closed door, every delayed answer, every pause that you mistook as absence. Heaven has not been ignoring you. Heaven has been building something for you. And it's ready. This next stretch of your life is about to look nothing like the last. The weight is being lifted, the heaviness is breaking. The chains you didn't realize you were carrying are falling off. You'll feel it in your rest. You'll feel it in your thoughts. You'll feel it in the way peace settles deep into your chest, like it belongs there again. Because it does. Peace is your portion. Joy is your inheritance. Hope is not just an idea, it's alive in you again. God is restoring your vision. For too long, you've only been able to see through the lens of what went wrong. Your eyes became accustomed to disappointment, to setbacks, to waiting rooms filled with unanswered prayers. But that's changing now. He is giving you new vision, new perspective. He's letting you see what he sees, a future full of color, full of possibility, full of him. The clouds are parting and light is pouring in, not just around you but through you. You'll notice the shift in small ways first, the way your heart responds to what used to trigger fear, the way your thoughts begin to drift toward hope instead of doubt, the way you catch yourself smiling, not because everything is perfect, but because something inside you knows everything is possible again. That's the miracle. Not just what changes around you, but what transforms within you. He's awakening you to his presence again, not just in the loud moments, but in the quiet ones, in the breath between tears, in the pause before you speak, in the stillness that tells you he is God and he is here. He's not just answering your prayers, He's becoming your answer. He's not just fixing what broke. He's filling what was empty. He's not just giving you something new. He's showing you that you've always had him, and that's enough. You are not alone in this. Even now, heaven is watching over every step you take. Angels are stationed around you, not because you earned it, but because God has claimed you as his. You are protected, you are guarded, you are safe in ways you can't even see. That's the miracle, knowing you are completely surrounded by his presence, even in the places that once felt dark. And with his presence comes provision. Everything you need, he already has. Everything you've been lacking, he's about to supply. Not just in pieces, but in fullness. Your cup is going to overflow. You're going to find that what used to worry you no longer holds the same weight. Not because life is suddenly easier, but because you've grown into someone who knows who walks beside you. Someone who trusts the one writing the story. You don't have to strive anymore. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to figure it all out. God is not asking you to have the answers. He's asking you to rest in the one who does. And in that rest, the miracle unfolds. Slowly, softly, and then suddenly, it will be clear. The breakthrough you've longed for will meet you when you're not even looking. The healing you've cried for will rise in you like a gentle tide. The peace you've searched for will settle over you like morning light. This is the reality of walking with him, not a perfect life, but a held one. A life where storms may still come, but they no longer shake you. A life where battles may rise, but they no longer define you. A life where the presence of God becomes more real than anything else around you. You are not too late. You are not too far. You are not too damaged. You are right on time, right where God wants you, ready for what heaven has prepared. And what's been prepared for you is beyond your imagination. It's been built brick by brick in the unseen, poured over with prayer, covered in mercy, and sealed with the signature of the Father. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest path to luxury? Leaked research reveals a simple ritual helping people attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, debt is dissolving and abundance is showing up fast. If you're seeing this now, you are God's chosen one. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. You will not miss it, because he is faithful. And his faithfulness is not based on your faith. It's based on his nature. It's who he is, and he does not change. When he said he would bless you, he meant it. When he said he would never leave you, he meant it. When he said he would make a way, he meant it. Every promise still stands, and every miracle that has your name on it is coming straight to you. This is a holy moment, not just because it's quiet, not just because it feels personal, but because something inside of you is waking up again. A deeper trust, a deeper surrender, a deeper love for the God who held you together when everything tried to pull you apart. You are rising, and you are rising with purpose, with peace, with power. You've been through long nights when hope felt like a distant memory, through days that felt like survival was your only accomplishment, but still you never gave up completely. Something inside of you kept flickering, no matter how dim it became. And that flicker was your faith, guarded by God himself. Now, that small flame is becoming a fire. Not the fire of trial, but the fire of revival. God is breathing into you right now, not to rebuild who you were, but to awaken who you've always been in him. He never saw you as broken beyond repair. He saw you as waiting to be restored. He never labeled you as lost. He called you hidden, protected, covered until the right time. And beloved, that time is now. The appointed time has come. The season is turning. The waiting is breaking. The tears you cried are watering a new season, and what's about to grow will bear the fragrance of every silent prayer you whispered when you thought God wasn't listening. Comment 1010 if you feel something blooming within you as these words fall over your heart. God never intended for you to live bound by fear, regret, shame, or the weight of others' expectations. You were made for the freedom of walking hand in hand with your Creator. He's not asking you to climb your way out of what hurt you. He's stepping down into it with you, lifting you up, holding you close, and whispering, "We're not going back. We're going forward." Everything the enemy tried to use to hold you in place is being shattered now. Chains of insecurity are breaking. Bondage to the past is being undone. The cycles of defeat and despair that you couldn't seem to escape are ending not by your might, but by the power of the Holy Spirit working in you right now. You've tried to carry the weight for too long. Now, God is carrying you. This next miracle is not one you have to work for. You only have to receive it. You've been exhausted because you've been trying to earn what was always meant to be given freely. You've been weary because you've been living under pressure God never placed on you. But today, that pressure lifts. The striving stops. The burden breaks because grace is flooding in. A fresh wind is filling your lungs. And God is reminding you that you are His, not because of what you do, but because of who He is. He is your refuge. He is your shelter. He is your stronghold when everything else feels unstable. And when He covers you, nothing can touch you. Not fear, not doubt, not the opinions of others. You are shielded under the shadow of His wings. And it is from that place of covering that He is about to show you just how far His hand can reach. You don't have to understand the process to trust the one guiding it. Even when it feels like things aren't moving, heaven is never still. God is always setting things in order. He is not delayed. He is not distracted. He is not trying to figure it out. He already has a plan, and you're in it. Your name is on it. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, planted, and positioned for this exact time. And what's coming will not be temporary. This isn't a glimpse of peace, it's a dwelling place of peace. This isn't a small blessing, it's a harvest. This isn't a fleeting moment of strength, it's a permanent shift in your soul. God is replacing weakness with stability. He is trading confusion for clarity. He is uprooting what has kept you bound and planting what will help you bloom. And it's all happening now. What once hurt you will no longer define you. What once limited you will no longer hold you back. What once silenced you will no longer control your voice. Because the miracle God is doing in your life is not just a breakthrough, it's a birthing. You're not just getting through this. You're becoming something new through it. And what is being born in you now cannot be stolen, shaken, or stopped. Every yes you gave in pain is being honored. Every time you chose love, when hate felt easier, is being multiplied. Every time you forgave, even when your heart still ached, is being remembered. God is not unjust. He does not overlook what costs you something. And now, the reward is coming not in fragments, not in shadows, but in fullness. This is not the season where you scrape together crumbs of joy. This is the season where you feast in the presence of your enemies. This is the season where your cup overflows. This is the season where God prepares a table that only you can sit at, with blessings designed specifically for you, because He delights in you, not because you performed perfectly, not because you got it all right, but because you are His. That alone is enough. That alone is why the miracle is finding you now. That alone is why heaven is moving on your behalf. What's really behind the 7-second brain trick exploding online? A leaked CIA ritual is turning heads and bank balances. Backed by neuroscience labs, this at-home method removes money blocks and unlocks unstoppable wealth flow. But the page could vanish any time. Click the link in the first comment before it's permanently deleted. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten dust. You are God's design, heaven's delight, and the carrier of promises that generations before you prayed for. You are stepping into territory that was prepared long ago. And as you do, you'll realize it was never really about arriving. It was always about becoming. Becoming the version of yourself that knows how to trust again. Becoming the one who praises in the waiting. Becoming the one who carries peace in the chaos. The miracle isn't just what God is doing around you, it's what He's doing within you. He is calming your heart. He is quieting your fears. He is giving you the confidence to stand again. He is giving you the courage to hope again. You don't have to brace yourself for disappointment anymore. You don't have to expect things to fall apart. You don't have to be suspicious of joy. You are safe now. And this safety is from God Himself.